Good morning, children. Today we are going to see Standard 4 Moral Science. Lesson number 7 My Brave Sister. My Brave Sister. I did not talk to Harriet, my little sister. The story is about two girls. One name is Harriet and another girl name is Ruby. Both are sisters. Okay. All the way to Harbor's Pond. When we got there, I turned to her and snapped, "Okay, you I will brought you here with me. Now go and skate, but keep out of my way. You are 8 years old. You should be able to take care of yourself." I hated to be her babysitter. Why did she eat so much? I just did not like her. My friends came scatting towards me. "Come on, Ruby," said my friend Elizabeth, "you lead." We shot over the ice at full speed, swinging in and out of low hanging branches of the willow trees. Don't don't go further, cried Peggy. This the ice is weak there. I did not pay attention. I was busy showing off my stunts, and my skates touched the ice again. I waved at Elizabeth like a film star, flashing a smile at her. Then the worst happened, so fast that I couldn't even cry out. With a crack, the ice under my feet broke and I tumbled into the frozen pond. Thrashing vigorously, I surfaced and managed to scream, "Help!" Fearfully, I looked over to where my friends had been moments ago. They were all running away, Peggy, Jane, and even Elizabeth, my best friend. "Run, the ice is breaking," somebody shouted. "Ruby, Ruby, she is drowning," came another cry. My water scorched cloths were pulling me down. I was going to die. "Mummy, Mummy," I cried desperately. It was not my mother, but somebody else who came towards me over the ice. It was Harriet, pushing a branch ahead of her. She shouted, "Ruby, I am coming." See, in this story, Harriet, Ruby, Peggy, Jane, and Elizabeth, these all going to skating the harbor ponds. Okay, ma. And one worst happened. Ruby tumbled into the frozen pond. She cried, but no one to help her. Her friends also gone away. Even Elizabeth also. Elizabeth is her best friend. Elizabeth also run away. Ruby was shouted, "Help me, help me." And another voice came, that is Harriet, Ruby's younger sister. That is little one, Ruby. Sorry, Harriet. Harriet is the younger sister. "Ruby, Ruby, she's drawing," came another cry. That is Harriet voice. Okay. Next, she crawled towards me till the branch was near me. "Grab it," she cried, "grab it." I grabbed the branch but shouted, "Harriet, Harriet, you are too small. You can't get me out. Get back." My sister shook her head slowly. She was scared. I could see that she stayed on and pushed the branch with all her might. Around me, I could hear the ice breaking. I watched the sharp crack zigzagging towards Harriet. Oh God, we would not make it out of her. Harriet tugged at the branch again, but it did not move. The ice would break under her weight and she would die into water like me because of me. I struggled to raise my head above the ice. I wanted to tell her that I was sorry for being so rude to her and that I would try to make up for all the wrongs I had done her. I wanted to tell her that I loved her and did not want to her to die. All I could do was hold on to the branch and squeak, "Go back, Harriet, go back." Rubies realized Harriet is a good manner. She only helps me. So Ruby said to Harriet to sorry because being so rude to her. So he realized that that is the truly love, isn't it? She only true love. I would try to make up for all the wrongs. He realized all the wrongs to her. I had done her. I wanted to tell her that I loved her and did not want to her to die. All I could do was hold on the branch to squeak, "Go back, Harriet, go back." My sister cried. My sister cried, "I am not leaving without you. Ruby, please try." My sister Harriet said, he also cried, "I am not leaving without you, Ruby. Please try." If I tried and harder, I would drag my sister down too. Ruby, Ruby thinking, I tried and harder, I would drag my sister down too. If I tried, my sister also dragging down too into the icy deep. "It's no use, Harriet," I squawked. "Get back, save yourself." Ruby said to Harriet, "It's not use. Get back, save yourself." "No," said Harriet. Suddenly I heard someone shout, "Hold on, Ruby, don't let go." Harriet skating towards us was the tall and strong Will Webster. "Don't panic," he shouted. Will Webster skating, that man is tall and strong. He's skating towards the he's skating help to Ruby. Okay. He stopped near Harriet and sat with his legs scraped on the ice. "Move aside, Harriet. Let me take the branch slowly, girl. Get back." Will grabbed the branch with both hands. "Come out, Ruby," he shouted. "We will make it." I felt a powerful jerk, but I held on to the branch. I trashed my nub legs. Slowly, I felt myself being pulled out of the deep ice cold water. When I am lifted my head, I looked into the pale face of my sister. Tears ran down and cheeks. Tears ran down her cheeks as she whispered, "We made it, we made it." She had made it, my little sister Harriet. After that, the man only helped that girl Ruby, isn't it? Harriet also tried to help her sister Ruby because she is sisters, no? So Both are realized her mistake. Okay. Ruby's realized her mistake to harsh to her sister. Okay. I hope you all understood this story more. Okay. That's all today. See, in this moral of the story, don't ask to her younger or elder one. Okay. That's all today. Read and practice well, ma. Thank you.